Business Online. Good morning, Heaven and Business Online community out there. We've been praying this morning and we just want to share some of what God's been showing us with you guys, and no doubt you'll be blessed by that. And I just was driving here this morning and I actually had the thing fresh thinking, and I remember corporate days I'd always want to go into a meeting. I was I'm going to bring a fresh perspective, fresh thinking to this meeting. What can I bring? What can I bring? And I do really strongly believe in that the more we steward things, the more God's going to trust us with the more, and we're going to grow in those things. So we just released that fresh thinking on you guys. What's that new thing that God can show you? What's that new idea when you walk into a room? I mean, in business, we're always looking for, fresh set of eyes, fresh perspectives, but you've got that. You've got that ability to bring that fresh thinking. So we just released that upon you guys this morning. Get out there and look at it in a different way. Ask God, what's the new thinking on this for you? Have a fantastic week. Bye for now.
Good morning, you guys. Good to be back again. I had a couple of things. One was sometimes you get tired of the everyday mundane, like, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, or whatever you do. And I'm like, instead of looking at it that way, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited I get to do the laundry because I have 2 hands, I have 2 feet that work, my body fully functions, my brain is alive and well. And so just looking at it from that perspective that, gosh, I'm in good health. I'm so thankful for that. And the other thing is like just taking, if you have a correction in your life, I had once, I labeled one of my products, I thought it was fine, but somebody came back at me and said, oh, you can't do that. That's wrong. That's illegal. And I'm like, I felt, offended and hurt. And instead of taking that offense and hurt, it wasn't really directed at me personally. My coworker said, well, what did you learn from this? How did you grow from it? And so what I did was like, oh yeah, well, I learned something and I want to be excellent in what I do. And so I took that, changed my labeling, and then I'm good to go. So just taking that opportunity, turning it around, and using it for the positive.
Hey, good morning. This morning we have been praying, and I'm just reminded that God is always with us, and whether things are going really well and you're celebrating, or if things aren't going well, or facing challenges, or navigating through making decisions, He's always there. He's always there to be with us. He's always there to rest His presence on us and comfort us. He's there to celebrate with us and to be our best friend and to be our Father. And He's as close as the air that we're breathing. So take a moment and pause and let Him rest upon you and invite Him into every situation and everything that you're going through and celebrating and everything.
So we got something exciting. Imagine you're starting a computer company and you have access to Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, and you can just pick their brain on anything that can give you good ideas. We kind of have that, but with the guy who created Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, we have access to him all the time. So today, if you're coming and you need some kind of creative solution, take the time. Don't just take the time to get an idea, but take the time to spend with your Father, because He wants to give you those ideas, and He's prepared to do that.
So thanks for being with us. Thanks for being a part of this community of really pursuing this gap between heaven and earth. How do we integrate God in all of life? And we're on that journey with you, praying for you every week, and really praying for us, because we're learning along the way and giving away what we know as we do it. There's a team this week in Chicago, and we're just hearing testimonies back from them, which is just fantastic. And there's things going on all the time. But remember, the key verse for me this week is Proverbs 12:1. And it just talks about having this heart open to a different perspective, receiving feedback, and seeing things differently. Otherwise, we stay ignorant. Nobody wants to be ignorant or dumb or listen to someone like that. But the challenge for us is, God, help me see from your perspective. Help me learn and understand your ways. So the challenge to you is, as you go about your day, God, show me your perspective. Debbie told the story of feedback in her business. God, help me to see your perspective in this so that we continue to grow, see what He's doing, walk His ways, and we just bless you to grow in everything that He has paid for.